Welcome to the Nail Engineer. Yes, it is me. I am filming this while I have strep throat, which I got for Christmas. Thank you. You know who you are, who gave it to me. And this is a fairly quick one. I just want to show how to fix an extreme break without necessarily having to sacrifice the nail. Now, you'll have to forgive me, as I cannot get in there to clean it. And I should have really fixed this a couple days ago before it got this bad. But as you can probably hear, I've been a bit busy being ill. So I'm going to show you how to fix this. And the first thing, I am actually going to be using, even though this is my dominant hand and this is my left hand, and I'm filming, just because like I'm getting a bit Evel Knievel. I am going to, let's pull you a little bit closer, use my e-file, because I find that it's a lot easier to get off the product than using a hand file without like tearing the nail, probably because the process happens quicker. Now what you need to be sure of is that you have your drill going in the right direction. On my drill, I need to use it on this hand when I'm going from this direction to this direction. I need to use it in forward direction. And if I'm using it in this hand, it's a reverse direction. So the first thing I do is gently, because you don't want to drag that kind of loose edge at all. So what I want to do is I want to get it over and done with. And do you notice how I'm actually moving my dominant hand and I am keeping my left hand fairly stationary? And this is an essential trick to doing anything with your wrong hand. And I know I've been saying it for ages, but I am planning on doing a wrong hand, free hand video for you, just to show how I can do fine work like this or freehand with the wrong hand. But anyway, you get the drift. Let's finish debulking in a speedier fashion. Now, I've stopped the debulking with the drill bit there because I could feel that it was going to start catching on that edge, and you have to strike a balance between removing product and removing your actual nail. Now, for the next part, this is actually your best friend. This is a cuticle bit, and it's not as hard of a bit as your regular kind of drill bits, but what it is very, very good at is isolating lifted product. So what I tend to do is kind of basically make a channel all the way around. Now I can see, and I don't know if you can as well, probably, you can see that we have got lifting definitely up to this point where the crack ends, and we've probably got it in like a diamond, half a diamond shape in this area here. Now, I don't want to take any chances of leaving product, and what I've still got this now in the reverse direction. Yeah, in the reverse direction, because I want to be going into the lifting. And you can see all I'm doing there is just drilling in a channel. And actually I'm going to have to change directions now, because my channel has gone the wrong way. There we go, that's better. And I'm being very careful not to quite hit the natural nail, to just stay shy of that natural nail. And you can see there that there's actually still a little ways to go there. I'm just starting to go through, and I'm putting virtually no pressure on there once I get that far in. Now, if I change direction, I'm going to make that other groove, and can you see that lifted product is starting to move away nicely? And this just goes back to everything that you taught in training, which is don't chase the lift, don't file on the lift, file behind the lift. There we go. So I have now filed behind the lift, and because so much of the product is lifted, I think that this may come off. Yep. We've still got a little bit of adhesion here. Whoa, there we go. Just a tiny bit. But you can see quite clearly, and there's a bit of dirt, and it's mostly just fluff from my, I've just been doing the laundry. So that's mostly fluff from the dryer. There we go. So underneath, there we go, that's my natural nail. You can see where the break goes to on the other side. I'm thinking that I might just take very carefully another little notch out here, because it's a bit like when you get a ladder on your tights. You really want to kind of stop it ahead of where it is. But of course, I'm a nail tech, so I can fix this whenever. If I was fixing this up for a client, I would probably take this. In fact, if I was fixing it for a client, let's be clear about this, I will probably just take off the snap nail and sculpt them a new one, like, for the time being. But I know that some of you out there don't want to, like, kind of lose the nail, so I'm just going to show you an extreme kind of repair. And for this type of extreme repair, I would expect a maintenance interval of a couple of weeks. So anyway, the rest of this is really straightforward, so let's just speed it up. What I will be using for this is gel butter ink nude gel pot number 1, just because it's a new one that I got over Christmas and I really want to see how nice it looks on. And I will be using my trusty gel brush. So just while I was in the lamp there, what I did with it was I kind of pushed out this part of the sidewall with this thumb, and with this thumb I kind of pushed back the tip just to make sure that as the gel cured that my finger was aligned. And this is another reason why I decided to use gel pot today, because I wanted to use the rubber base first so that it would be flexible enough for me to do that. And I just basically took the bottom out of my lamp to do that. Yeah, so we are all ready now to go on with my builder gel. So, one thing I should say, in that previous clip, unfortunately, I did a huge sneeze just at the wrong moment and managed to spudge all of my gel into my cuticle and sidewall, which was nice. But one thing I have really noticed, although I did intentionally want the product to run down to this side so that I would have more product here to reinforce that break there. This colour, gel pot, nude gel pot number 1, is a lot more runny than nude gel pot number 4, I think it was. That, yeah, I've shot a video for. That one's way more solid. Basically, all I'm going to do now is go off and file this carefully, file my free edge, which I haven't filed, precisely for the reason that I don't want to kind of tear away any more of that nail. But that is nice and solid now. Like, I really am pushing hard on it, you can see, and it's not going anywhere, so that should be good for a couple of weeks. Anyway, I hope you found this useful. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.